Most people think you need hundreds of acres of land and $1 million tractor to make a fortune in farming. But what if I told you that in 2026, just one single acre of land, about the size of a football field, can generate over $100,000 a year? In fact, some hyper-focused micro-farmers are pulling in a staggering $150,000 annually from that exact amount of dirt. No massive debt. No heavy machinery. Just smart, high-value agriculture. Here is the brutal truth: global food supply chains are fracturing, food prices are hitting historic highs, and inflation is eating away at standard paychecks. Millions of people dream of escaping the corporate rat race, owning a piece of land, and becoming self-sufficient. But they hit a massive wall. They look at the price of farmland, see that the average US farm is over 400 acres, and assume they are already priced out of the game. They think small-scale farming is just a hobby that burns cash rather than making it. So, why do most beginner farmers go broke? It comes down to one fatal mistake: they try to copy industrial mega-farms on a tiny scale. They plant low-value commodity crops like corn, wheat, or standard potatoes. If you plant corn on 1 acre, you might make a grand total of $1,000 at the end of the year. That doesn't even cover the cost of your seeds and water. Mega-farms survive on pennies of profit multiplied across thousands of acres. On 1 acre, you don't have that luxury. If you play their game, you lose before you even start. Solution and hacks. To make 1 acre highly profitable in 2026, you have to completely flip the script. You need to focus on 2 things: high-value specialty crops and vertical space. Here are the 3 ultimate wealth hacks for a single acre. 1. Gourmet mushrooms. Instead of planting in the dirt, you build a climate-controlled grow shed on just a fraction of your acre. High-end restaurants and local markets are desperate for fresh oyster and lion's mane mushrooms. They grow on vertical shelves, meaning you multiply your square footage by 5 or 6 times. These mushrooms mature in just 2 to 3 weeks and sell for $10 to $20 per pound. 2. Microgreens. Microgreens are packed with up to 40 times more nutrients than mature vegetables. Because they are harvested just 10 days after germination, you can get over 30 harvests a year from the same exact space. A single indoor shelving unit spanning just 50 square feet can bring in $2,000 a month. 3. Market garden salad greens. If you want to grow outdoors in the soil, forget standard veggies. Focus on high-density, quick-rotation salad mixes, baby spinach, and arugula using intensive bio-intensive methods. By planting closely together and using light netting to block pests, you can harvest continuously from spring to winter. Let's look at a real-world blueprint that successful micro-farmers use right now. Imagine dividing your single acre in 2 zones. You dedicate just a quarter of an acre to a permanent bed market garden growing premium salad greens. Another quarter goes to high-yield gourmet mushrooms in a small insulated shipping container. The remaining half-acre is planted with high-value perennial herbs like lavender or medicinal rosemary, which require very little water but command premium prices at local markets and digital storefronts. By selling directly to your community through a weekly subscription box, often called a CSA, or directly to local chefs, you cut out the middleman entirely. You keep 100% of the retail profit, turning a tiny patch of land into a hyper-localized food factory. The grand takeaway is this: wealth in 2026 isn't about how much land you own, it's about how efficiently you use the land you have. The old era of farming was about size. The new era of farming is about strategy. You don't need to inherit a massive estate or win the lottery to build a profitable, fulfilling life on the land. You just need the willingness to think differently, start small, and focus on crops that offer maximum return for minimum space. If this video opened your eyes to what's truly possible with modern agriculture, hit that subscribe button right now. We drop deep dive insider strategies every single week to help you unlock the true financial power of your backyard. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.